How do I consume short films? I consume short films online, for example on YouTube, and I'm aware of a range of different websites, one being Short of the Week, which you can also watch short films on.
I've seen some on YouTube and some at the E17 Film Festival, so in Walthamstow.
I consume short films on the TV and on the internet. And sometimes YouTube. YouTube has stuff sometimes.
I watch short films through Netflix on my laptop. In the short films, unconventional topics were explored, and I found them to be unique because what they were trying to say was not always straightforward, so it was like different.
They're usually like 5 to 10 minutes, so they're not too long, and they can also be really low budget because there's not a lot that needs to go into them, and they can have some really weird and creative ideas and concepts. Most short films that I've watched have really edgy music, so it keeps you focused the whole time, and because they're only like 5 to 10 minutes long, it's not hard to focus throughout the whole of the film.
What do I expect from a short film? I expect to be sitting down for no longer than 45 minutes. I expect them to be quite artistic, with a lot of imagery and a lot of deeper meanings.
They have music which emphasises like really important parts of the plot, and the plots are always really short, but they have like hard-hitting endings which kind of make them as effective as long feature films, but they don't drag out and you can like do other stuff because they're only like 20 minutes long.
Dark humour, so possibly so things that people would see as like maybe rude or like in general morally wrong. Controversial. They would be, you know, like controversial topics that are like people would see as morally wrong. They would be put in a comedic like say for like simple stuff like someone falling down and tripping over and dying. Like obviously is not funny, but it would be funny if you do that.
They use like I don't know, serious kind of themes but add a comedic twist to them. So like you could have death or like something like that that's supposed to be really sad, and they just make it funny.
I expect obviously dark humour, and I expect a subject matter which is often considered to be taboo to be brought to light.
Social anxiety.
Yeah.
So I feel like the movie has to be focused on the person suffering from social anxiety. It needs to give reasons why she's or he's suffering. I think like environmental factors should be considered, the upbringing, the school life, or life in general, things like that are close to the person. I feel like it should be personal so that they can educate the audience that's watching it. I feel like movies that are on topics that are sensitive should be educational to teach the audience, not to portray in like a light that's, you know, stereotypical, like stereotyping social anxiety people that they're just antisocial. It should be more like you should teach them, you know. I think social anxiety is something that's quite, you know, it's increasing. The number of people suffering from social anxiety is increasing, and it's mainly I think it's most common in teenagers, yeah, that's about it. That's what I have. If I'm in a place that I don't know anyone, like if I've gone to an event and I don't know anyone else that's there, then I feel a bit like claustrophobic, if that makes sense, and maybe like a little bit anxious to go and talk to new people because I don't really like talking to people to begin with. So if I went and tried to meet someone new, it kind of gives me anxiety because I don't really like, you know, being the first one to make approaches.
Social anxiety I don't know, it focuses on mental illness. I guess it has to be somewhat accurate because people often believe what they see on TV, so you don't want to give them false. I don't know, you know, like sometimes you just do something stupid, or like you think you've done something stupid, and then it immediately plays before your eyes, and you're like, oh my god, I am such an idiot. Like everyone's gonna think I'm so stupid.
Do you have a metaphor explaining, like, that represents social anxiety?
Oh, my English days are coming back to haunt me. I don't know, man. Like, blah. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
It was nice working
Say
with you.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I said bye-bye!
Say bye-bye again.
Bye-bye.